Jufeng Solder is an advanced manufacturer of soldering wire, soldering paste, solder bar, solder powder, and other soldering products. The company has been in business for over a decade, winning precious expertise and acquiring hard-gained experience, having been founded in 2006. With a strategic geographic location in Shenzhen, Guangdong Province, the electronics industry center of China. Thanks to the huge applications market, we have been developing rapidly, and our featured product, the 0.1mm ultrafine solder wire, becoming an outstanding product in high-precision electronic instrument soldering.
深圳市飓风锡制品有限公司成立于2006年，至今已经有。
Jufeng Solder has accumulated nearly 13 years of technical experience in the soldering industry. Our engineers have also worked and studied in several research institutes and have collaborated on technical support with many research institutes and universities in China. With the experience gained and expertise developed along with our strong R&D capabilities, we can develop and customize products to meet a vast array of customers' different needs. We also have obtained many international certifications and technical patents. Jufeng Solder has accumulated 9 years of export experience and has an experienced international sales team, which completely understands client needs and is able to follow up and solve customer problems in an expedient manner.
The characteristics and performance of soldering depends on the different proportions of the metal components. In order to obtain a more accurate solder ratio, we input tons of metal materials every weighing and casting. In order to further detect whether the alloy composition of the solder is precise or not before casting, we used an optical spectrometer to perform component detection on the metal liquid sample. Then, the qualified metal liquid will be casted into solder bars and solder bullet, and the solder bullet will be processed into various diameters soldering wires. After more than a dozen wire drawing processes, the solder bullet can be processed into solder wires of different thicknesses, from a maximum diameter of 9 mm to a minimum diameter of 0.1 mm. Meanwhile, we add a special microelement inside and use a special flux ratio to ensure that our solder wire will provide good performance even when stretched to a diameter of 0.1 mm, which is much ahead of the 0.2 mm solder wire our peers deliver. Our ultrafine solder wire is available in 0.1 mm diameter and can be used in military, aerospace, precision electronic equipment, and other fields. The product complies with the IPC standard and uses the solder wire flux of ROL0. What's more, our solder wire provides smooth, bright, and shiny solder joints with less residue, smoke, and solder splash. In addition, we also provide other types of product packaging. This product has a melting point of 138 degrees Celsius. Since it contains rosin, it requires no additional flux, which makes the operation quick and easy. It is suitable for the soldering of heat-sensitive components and effectively improves the yield of heat-sensitive components. The product is in blister pack to reduce oxidation of the tin wire. The solder paste used in the SMT industry, PCB surface resistance, capacitance, IC and other electronic component soldering. It is room temperature stable for 6 months and does not need to be refrigerated. The product uses ROL0 solder paste and passed the copper mirror test and copper mirror corrosion test, etc. It features strong printing properties, good wetting performance, strong anti-collapsibility, less soldering ball, and so on. In addition, we also produce tin lead solder paste and dispensing solder paste. This solder powder has a diameter of 2 to 8 microns and is widely used in halogen-free solder paste, wafer bumping solder paste, printer solder paste, laser solder paste, offering various solutions for LED, SiP, FPX microassembly. This ultra-fine solder powder features high purity, low oxygen content, superior sphericity, and uniform particle size distribution. In addition, we have independently developed 3D printing powder, stainless steel printing powder, aluminum printing powder, etc., which are widely used in automation and mold industries. Our soldering tip tinner can effectively remove the oxidized layer, which accumulates on the soldering tip, and retin the tip to extend the working life of soldering tips. It can be used for all kinds of soldering tips that are oxidized. This product is a patented product independently developed by our company. It can be used repeatedly for more than 1,000 times. Our solder preform is suitable for precise soldering applications and is an ideal solution for PCB assembly, automotive parts assembly, chip link, electronic component assembly, and the like. By using the solder preform, the soldering amount will be precisely controlled and the secondary soldering processes no longer required. In addition, we offer the tape-loaded SMT solder preform, which is easy to operate and can effectively save your cost. Jufeng also manufactures other soldering-related products such as solder paste flux, syringe solder paste flux, water cleaner, red soldering glue, and solder bar.